Hi, this is Coach David Halal. Um, Somebody asked me a question this morning on how to set and achieving goals. I remember when I was in school, in college, I had a great difficulty with calculus. And at that time, I was very young and couldn't understand certain things. And it was really not because I wasn't smart enough, but it was really because of I did not understand that I had to follow a set of formulas. And that was back, I was about 16 years old. And I asked one of my uncles for help. And he never even went to college, but he told me, he said, are you following the formulas? I said, what formulas? He said, the formulas. I said, what are you talking about? Well, what I found out is that I was not following the formulas. I was trying to understand what's going on, what the teacher was talking about, being at such a young age. I thought that I could just do it because I am smart. But I did not understand there was a formula. So I told the person who asked me today, and I said I would make a video with it so that way I don't have to repeat myself. Next time somebody asks me, how to set and achieving goals, I can just give them my YouTube channel. They can just go there on their cell phone or their computer at their house so they can see or they can watch it. Well, the first thing you need is to find a goal or career or something you love to do. Something that your heart has a burning desire for you to become. So one of the most important, or the first most important thing that you have to do in order for you to become successful is to find something that your heart loves, your heart has a burning desire for. Because if you want to be successful in anything, if you want to be successful in your career, if you want to be successful in your personal life, if you want to be successful, in anything, if you want to be good at anything in life, you must choose something you really love. Otherwise, you are wasting your time, you are wasting your money, because you could be going to school and trying to become something that you really don't like. A lot of people go to school to become doctors and lawyers and certain things, but if you're just doing it because your dad or your mom told you to do it, or you feel like it would impress your friends, or it would make people like you more, or you'll be more popular, you're wasting your time. Because if you don't love it, you will never succeed. If you don't love it, you'll never make it. If you don't love it, you're gonna be discouraged and you won't be smart for it. Because anything you love, you get wisdom for it. You get wise. You become wiser. Why? Because your love will make you think about it day and night. And you're gonna want to be great at it because it's something you love. So the first thing you need to do is find something you love. If you're in a major right now trying to become something just for somebody else or just so you can impress people, if you don't love it, you're not going to be successful at it. You're not going to be the best at it. You understand? You're not going to be good or great at it. Why? Because you don't love it. So the first thing, you need to find something that your heart has a burning desire for. Second, if you don't know what you want to do, the first thing you want to do, you want to take general courses, general education classes, that will be required for any major later on. Like if you want to go to college, if you're in college and you want to become, and you like, I want to become a doctor, a lawyer, this or that. Well, start taking your English classes, start taking your speeches, start taking your, anatomy and, certain classes that are general. You understand? That way, when you know, then you can go for your degree or start doing something that's general, something that can give you a sense of accomplishment. You understand what I'm saying? So that's extremely important because a lot of people waste their time, finish, oh, I'm a nurse, but I hate being a nurse. Now I'm going to go to school to become a lawyer. So yes, information is important, is good. Yes, you will get the education, but if you don't love to do it, it's a waste of time, So you want to do that. You want to take classes, or you want to do something in the general, classes or general, jobs or things like that can give you, a little learning. Kind of like, right? If whatever you're going to do in life, you're going to be dealing with people. So you can get a job in customer service. You can get a job in, customer service, whether being a cashier or a phone, on the phone or something like that. Because what that does, that increase your people skills. That makes you become more people, oriented, or it helps you to know how to talk to people, how to deal with people, how to laugh and smile and talk to strangers, look at them in the eyes, If you're a cashier, you get to give them change and how you doing, you have a good day, get a job at Publix, get a general job, something you can deal with people. That way you can become accustomed to dealing with different type of people, or take classes in college that are general. So that way you can learn and you can become more, more knowledgeable, in the general stuff. That way, when it's time for you to get your degree, or it's time for you to choose your career, and especially if you're very young, then what happens is you become very, ready, because you have taken general classes and general, work in a general kind of jobs like customer service and what have you. The third thing that you want to do, you want to persist. You want to have persistence, because persistence persistence will allow you to find a way. Not a way out, but a way to get it done. You understand? Because once you find out what you love to do, don't let it go. Persist, persist, persist. There's a Chinese bamboo that it has been said it takes 5 years. So for 4 years and a half, you can plant it, and you have to water it on a daily basis. Every day you water it. Every day you water it for 4.5 years. And it won't grow. It won't grow not even 1 inch. But in the last 6 months of that 5 years, it'll grow 19 to 20 feet. So if somebody asks you, well, how long does that Chinese or that bamboo takes you to grow it? Will you say 6 months or 5 years? It's 5 years. Why? Because every day you water it for 5 years for it to grow. Just because it hasn't grown doesn't mean it's not going to produce. It's not going to be big. So you have to persist. Persist without exception. Persist when you feel like it, when you don't feel like it. Persist when you're weak and when you're tired. Persist when they say no, when they say you'll never do it, you're not smart enough. When they say, oh my God, you ask for the same thing, you try the same thing. You're always talking about becoming a millionaire. You always want this girl, and she's not this, she's not that, he's not that. This job is not ready. This job is this company, has never been built before. The light bulb, you see on top of my head that look like a glow, like, I'm an angel. I mean, I am an angel, but I'm just saying, what I'm saying? So, you see that light, you're like, oh my God, there will never be lights. You turn on a switch and lights, all across the rooms for people to see. There is no such thing. Thomas Edison said, there will be, because I will not quit. So he tried over 7,000 times for the light bulb, the fluorescent light bulb, to be able to harness electricity, go through it for us to have light. And this has been said 10,000 times. He tried and failed until, bam, there's the light, baby. So persist. You need to find what you love to do. Secondly, what did I say? Take general classes, or do customer service, something that's going to give you a general idea or general skills that you will need, whether you're president or whether you are a person who cut grass, or who clean bathroom, or who does this, who does that, who's a doctor, whoever you are, you're gonna need to deal with people. So that's a general idea. And third, you need to persist. This Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately pursuing his call and his destiny, teaching you from A to Z. Don't forget to like my videos, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Bye-bye. I'll see you later, YouTube. Let me go make gains. Bye-bye.